Okay, welcome back to Nick Lenz Comic Corner Classic. That's Known Classics. This is episode number 2389 and Doubleshot number 2283. These two characters have two things in common: they're both green, and plus also the late Lean Ween worked on both titles. Though this first book was released, this was released back in the 80s, the other one released in 2000s. First thing we have is Swamp Thing Book 4 by Alan Moore. This collected issues 43 through 50 of Swamp Thing Volume 2. Yep. Yeah, it's only 8 issues, surprisingly. Now, issue 50 is noteworthy for the death of Zatanna's father, Zadara. Zatanna. Or, excuse me, Giovanni. Basically her father dies in issue 50. There's a little bit here where she's arrested because she's involved with Swamp Thing, Abigail Arcane. Now, this book was still published on, not under Vertigo just yet, per se. That didn't happen until after Alan Moore left the book. It's mostly put a mature comic. Still mature comic. The artwork in this book is done by Stephen Basbisi, John Talbot, Stan Walk, Rick Falk, Alfred Aluya, Ron Randall, and Tom Mandrake. Of course, the cover artwork is done by Stephen Bussey and John Tobin. These issues were released from the period of December 1985 to July of 1986. There is roughly 2 more trades that go for this particular run. And I'm reviewing Swamp Thing. Mostly put, it's a lot of standalone issues, mostly. Issue 45 doesn't even feature Swamp Thing at all. Just features just a guy who just does stuff the entire issue. It's got good artwork, though, but no Swamp Thing. Yeah, he's there as a minor character. Yep, and then issue 44. I mean, it seems like, though, for this book here, aside, of course, we have appearance in here by John Constantine, of course. Yep, always good select John Constantine. It just seems as though, also, Batman. It seems like a bunch of random stuff just happens over the course of these issues, yes. But you can tell, basically, just Swamp Thing does his normal thing. And then you have Swamp Thing meet some zombie in issue 46. At least with tease. Yeah. It's still a very horror-based title, which I do appreciate Alan Moore keeping up with that. I think this was still Alan Moore's. I think this was his first title he did at DC. Yeah. And then, of course, we come to 46. 46 is a tie-in to Crisis of Earths. And yes, you get experienced by not only Batman, but also Hawkman and Phantom Stranger. Oh, and the Hawkman in this issue, that's Kadar Hall, the Earth 1 Hawkman. Yep, which, of course, this is quite strange about Hawkman. Yeah, interesting enough about the Earth 1 Hawkman. After Crisis of Earths, this guy stuck around for a couple years, and then they did the critical, in my opinion, the really good miniseries Hawk World by Timothy Truman. An excellent book. I do recommend everybody check it out. And I really wish DC would put that in trade because that series is good. Even the follow-up when John Ostrander writes the book is amazing. Which, of course, various writers have done basically their own love letter over the years. I believe Scott Snyder's done it for Justice League. And I'm trying to think, who else has done it? Ryan Venditti did it for his run for Hawkman. And, of course, because Crisis of Earths, Skies Are Red. Yeah, and by the way, the whole thing of the tie-in for Crisis of Earths, it's only one issue. And, well, then we'll back to main stuff with issue 47. Yep, and this is the issue which I think this might be the first time we have Abby and Swamp Thing make out. Yep, and by the way, she's topless. Yeah, and it's mostly about Swamp Thing just doing stuff. It's still good stuff here. 48 is just just Swamp Thing doing more stuff. Yeah, it just seems like, oh yeah, at one point we have this woman whose name is Judith, who basically strips naked for a ritual. Yep. Yeah, and because the fact, because Abigail came make out with Swamp Thing, she's immediately arrested. And this sets up a storyline that would lead toward the very end of Alan Moore's run for the book. Yeah, a very weird way to basically have his run end. Yes. Yeah, then 49 mostly put. We also have appearance here by Baron Winters. Yes. Yes, that's Baron Winters from the Night Force book. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just really odd, though, the fact we actually have basically Hand by Hand. Of course, there's also Dr. Fate is here as well. Cain and Abel. Good horse, though. I really enjoyed this stuff. Great guest stars. It's almost like, we also have appearance here by Mental Doom Patrol. Yes, the widower of Rita Farr, because at this point in time, Rita Farr was still deceased. And then we lead to 50th issue of the book, which not long after this, Alan Moore will lead the book. Yep. And it's a great issue. Santana's father dies in this issue. It's a good climactic issue, per se. And it's still good stuff here. I'm going to give this book roughly a 9 out of 10. It's good. But it seems like, though, some of the issues, it just seems like stuff happens. Yeah. Now I really know where things here. Alright, next up we have is... this trade is referred to as, it's now a cover here. This most is Incredible Hulk Volume 2. It's a hardcover. Excuse me. It contained issues 44 to, I think it was like actually 45 to 54. Not going to discuss 44 to 49 because I've discussed this already in another Hulk hardcover book. We're discussing issues 50 to 54. Yep. Yeah, this is, by the way, still Bruce Jones doing the writing here. Mostly put, by the way, the previous story arc ended with Bruce Banner getting knocked out by this rant. Like, I think it's Bruce Banner getting knocked out by a woman. And that is never followed. But yeah, basically Bruce Banner just going to a town. And we see this thing inside this, what appears to be a homage to Alien. Which, gotta praise the artist for that. In case you're curious, though, who is that? That is the Abomination. Yes, the same man who basically, allegedly, before the retcon and later on, killed Betty Brant. Not Brant, Ross. Betty Brant's still alive. She's actually got a baby now. Yeah, mostly put, basically, it's a lot of build-up to basically having a fight between Hulk and Abomination. Somewhat. And... yeah, just other strange stuff happens. Just like good amount of fan service in here. Yeah, at one point, by the way, Bruce meets Nydia, Abomination's estranged wife, which apparently, according to her, here's the thing. She points out in this book that in the U.S., a husband can go to jail for beating his wife. In Russia, they don't. And I think that's stupid. Yeah, and the Hulk does show like probably. And by the way, look how veiny the Hulk is in here. Damn. Yeah, by the way, he spends a lot of time sniffing Nydia. Like, yeah, that's an instant. Like, stop it. He's like, Nydia. Yep. It is quite nice the fact that we got a chance to see this familiar face here. From what I've heard about Nydia, prior to meeting Emil Bolowski, she was a ballerina. Yep. She was, in fact, a ballerina when she... and, of course, there's a joke in here about pearl pants. And apparently, Nydia's, like, on her own in this town. She just wants to get away from her idiot or evil husband, the Abomination, who really wants to beat her. And, of course, basically, Bruce Banner comes in and beats the crap out of him for it. Yep. And, well, pretty much basically, Abomination gets beat up. Yeah, because it's still continuing the long turnaround between the Hulk and Abomination. Who wins this fight? Don't know. And then, of course, right after Bruce leaves, and then apparently we see this government agent where he shoots basically a couple women in the head. Probably one in the area. And is Nydia? No, I don't think it's Nydia. It's just some woman is killed here. I don't know who this is. Like some random woman. It's an interesting story for what it is. I'm going to give this book roughly a 9 out of 10. Yep. But yeah, that's particularly a particular review, and that's pretty much it. You're probably asking, Nick, where's the One Piece review you say we're going to do today? Well, I just didn't get a chance to do it today for a very good reason. Because I had to spend a lot of time when I got home from work sharing a lot of videos. I think I shared today... let's see, how many videos I am sharing today? Like, I'd say 10 maybe. Let's see. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, so far it's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I had to share 14 videos, and this took me a freaking long time to basically share this. So, sorry there won't be any One Piece review today. Will it be any tomorrow? Probably not. I might have time to do a comic corner when I get home from work because I have a banquet to go to. If not, I'll save the comic corner for Friday, or who knows. In case you're curious, so am I going to continue watching the One Piece live action series? Yes, I will be. I'm going to soon hopefully get back there with part-time really soon. Right now I'm on a book from the series Banished Hero Party, which I just looked up online. Apparently it was confirmed back in October of last year that the show would see me season 2. Awesome. When? Don't know. Looking forward to it. I'll probably basically talk about more about this in a anime open topics video of like upcoming stuff looking forward to watching. Yep. But yeah, that's particular view. Stay tuned tomorrow for maybe a video or two, okay? Bye.